How you normally get a cut?
Wavelength, taper the sides. I like my C-cuts. Taper the sides, the back. Keep the beard as wide as possible. Don't cut too much off. Do what you can for that.
Nah, I got you, bro. Say less.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today we got one of them bangers. Y'all need to go ahead and strap in, lock in, focus up. It's finna be one of them. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button, subscribe button, the share button, and the notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out, and let's get it. So I want to go in using the comb, and I just want to comb all of the hair forward because I got to lift the hair off of the client's head, prepping it for the guards to be able to run cleanly through this client's hair. And as you guys can see, man, it's been a while. It's been a couple months since he had a haircut, but y'all know it's up to us. And you know, barbers are first form of surgeons, and we've been the ones to put it together. So you just gotta listen to all his wishes and just, you know, piece it together. So we know he still wanted dark. He wanted clean tapers on the side. You know, he want the lineup to still be clean. You gotta put the magic together. You gotta put whatever we've been putting together on this channel for these years. You know, you just gotta put them together. So I wanna go in with a number 2 guard. I'm fully closed with this 2 guard, and I just wanna go with the grain, doing clean passes through the hair just to get it down to that one desired length. Yeah, super clean. As you guys can see, we just taking our time, piece by piece, layer by layer, brick by brick, you know, and we just passing through the hair as efficient as possible. Again, he ain't had his hair cut in a couple months, so things like this, you just want to take your time, make sure that you don't gap the client, and you want to make sure that you're getting clean passes through the hair to get it down efficiently. And as you guys can see, super clean. Just taking my time. My next step is to go in using my trimmer creating a rainbow shape at the bottom of the client's ear. And as you guys can see, we just want to go ahead and put this line in as efficient as possible to set ourselves up as our first guideline to open up, you know, for what's going on. Now completely open using the Babyliss FX1s. As you guys can see, this is one of my favorite clippers right now. I've been using it in all of my videos. It's just been one of my favorite clippers. I'm giving myself a 1/2 inch right there just so I could go ahead and set myself up for the taper and for the fade. I want to drop them right here and actually put on my 1 guard, and I want to go completely open above that. And as you guys can see, right above that, using my 1 guard, giving myself another 1/2 guideline. So I got 2 guidelines there now. I got my ball line, got my open line, and got my 1 line essentially. And I'm just dropping this guard piece by piece, brick by brick, and as you guys can see, it's happening now. I put on my 1/16 guard, which is basically my 0 guard, using the corner of the teeth to basically feed the hair in between the teeth of the guard, and I'm just putting it together, and as you guys can see, it's nicely done. Dropping them halfway here with no guard on them just to bring the fade all the way together, and then dropping them fully closed just to really play in that world. Super clean. Just putting it together. We just working. And I'm just staying on that corner of the blade. And when you stay on the corner of the blade, it's allowing you to be able to be real specific and hit specific hair as opposed to, you know, creating big fade areas. Now I'm gonna go into a 1.5 completely closed using my 1.5 guard. Drop those completely, and now open all the way, and I'm hitting the top of the beard line as well. And as you guys can see, it's happening completely open here, and I just basically want to close that clipper up some just to hit the top of that area just so I can bring it all the way together. As you guys can see, it's coming together. It's coming together really well. Yeah, it's coming together really well. Now my number 1 guard sitting on top of that as well. I'm just doing everything that I did up top towards the top part of the beard. It's just all in reverse. And as you guys can see, like, it's happening, man. It's happening. It's happening. And y'all know what I like to do on this side. I just like to connect with the world, you know, and just speak a deeper meaning about certain things that's going on in life. Sometimes it can feel like that you got a black cloud over your head, over your family's head. You know, you just gotta just stay prayed up and just keep doing the right things and just, you know, let the man upstairs work it out. And it's not even to be too specific, but y'all know me, man. Like, I've been dealing with a lot of health issues with my mom, so, you know, I'm just trying to get her back right. Just get her back right. It's been a long recovery journey. So we just working, we working, and it just, sometimes it just feel like you ain't even got the energy to do the things, or feel like you never get no good news. But you know, any form of progress is progress. Stay focused, stay solid, you know, keep your loved ones close to you, because that's all we got at the end of the day. And I just want you guys to understand and know, you know, it can feel like it's a black cloud, but it's just another obstacle that's right in front of you. And we built for moments like this. You know, we see them through, whether they end good, whether they end bad, however it is, we see them through. And that's just how I was raised. So I want you guys to understand and know, like, you're not alone. Everybody going through something, everybody just go through it differently. So keep your head up, stay prayed up, and just keep it all about family. And I promise you, everything gonna come together full circle for you. So as you guys can see, I'm in here trimming the beard down using a 0.5 guard, which is basically a 1/16 guard. It's a 0 guard. And I'm just trimming it down a little bit. I just wanted to, you know, smoothen it out just so it's not too wispy and too sticking out ishy. So we just in that mode, man. Super clean. And just bringing everything together. And as you guys can see now, starting in the back of the head using the 1.5 guard. He got so many growth patterns in the back of the neck area. So like, you just gotta really pay attention to what's going on. I'm just clearing this area with a 1.5 guard, just getting everything together. And as you guys can see, always combing one, fading one, combing one, fading one, just bringing the hair all the way together. And as you guys can see, just bringing it together piece by piece, just trying to lower it some. Now I'm gonna go completely close with my clipper instead of using my trimmer, and I'm just gonna basically create the guideline here, because the hair is super wispy and super fine in the back already. I don't want to overly play my part and take too much away from his hair. And as you guys can see, like, it's coming together, it's clean. And we just putting it together, now completely open. Taking our time, man, just trying to piece it together, bro. Trying to piece it together. Now completely open with a 1 guard, and as you guys can see, like, I'm just doing the same thing, repeating the same steps. Consistency is key. Once you start to be consistent behind this chair, you start to do things in a consistent manner. You start to fall in place. You start to become faster at what you're doing, not physically faster, but you start to eliminate techniques that basically make you faster behind a chair. You don't need as many guards, you don't need to do as many things, because you have a system down packed. That's why I always push system. It's not a lot of people out here that got a system. That's why it's taking them 1.5 to 2 hours to cut a head, when you can knock this stuff out in 35, 45 minutes at most, you know. And some people even quicker when they get their system down to a notch even better. So like, with that being said, I just need y'all to be focused. And as you guys can see, we just putting it together piece by piece. Just taking our time on the hilt of that blade, on the corner of that blade, and just flicking in and out, flicking in and out, flicking in and out. Back to that 1.5 guard, and just, you know, keeping everything consistent as possible. Just watching out for a lot of the growth patterns in here.
Oh yeah, Lee, this hard.
Just tending to most of them. Yep. Now we want to go in. The client, as you guys can see, he's staring at it, trying to see what I'm gonna do with this, because it's super light in the front. But y'all know who I am, man. I ain't never dropped a ball in one of these situations ever. So here we go with it. We go in using some hot lather, and I basically just want to heat up all of these hair follicles, which will make them super easy to cut. It will get that skin as dry as possible to allow my clippers to hit and get that real clean ash effect that I'm looking for when I'm, you know, when I'm lining somebody up. So, you know, all of this stuff is lineup prep. Skin prep is very important when it comes to lineup, and you guys will understand and see that once the course completely dropped, I'm 50% through this course, and y'all know, man, like I'm putting the course together on a whole different level than YouTube. So, you know, it's a whole different, deeper meaning. The video's not even set up the same. Everything professionally shot by cameraman, and you know, it's levels above the YouTube. I really can't wait for y'all to get this course. So now I want to go in using some spritz just to, you know, pull all of this hair forward. I want to lock everything in and set everything up for the kill shot, cause we coming. Like this finna get crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This was a clean finish. I can't wait for y'all to see it. And as you guys can see, completely closed with my clipper, and I'm just floating over the hair, knocking all of the loose hairs down, bringing everything together. And as you guys can see, like, we getting there. We just taking our time. Everything is staying consistent. It's looking good. The taper is clean. You know, we set up for something super great. We just gotta, you know, we gotta nail it. We have to nail it. And when we doing stuff like this, I'm telling y'all, just stay focused, stay in your zone, keep rolling, you know, and just believe in yourself and your system. At the end of the day, you know, you artists, and everybody gonna do art at a different capacity. Everybody gonna do it at a different speed. Everybody gonna do it at a different level, because your art is your story. It's whatever story you wanna tell. So I go in using my trimmers, and I just wanna hit the back of the nape line. And as you guys can see, hitting the back of the nape line, I just wanna put in prominent lines just to set myself up. This is my frame out work, so I just wanna get myself completely ready for that. And just taking my time. As you guys can see, like, we working ourselves around the ear. We just staying as consistent as possible and just making sure that everything is clean. Same thing here, as you guys can see, hitting my straightaways and just bringing everything together.
Oh yeah, Lee, this hard.
Now behind it, the back of the beard area, and as you guys remember, my frame out work is always my nape area and the back of the beard area. I do the behind things first so I can pull everything forward. It's just a process for me to see everything at a high level, shooting it at a high level. Like, that's what's very important to me throughout this process. Same thing here, as you guys can see, super clean. Super clean. This is clean. Now doing the vertical bars, as you guys can see, I want to start my vertical bars first because it's super light in the front, so I want to make sure and ensure that I get everything correct. And as you guys can see, these vertical bars are super crispy, they in place, and I just want to basically ensure that I'm getting them right on point. Because when you doing stuff like this, I'm telling you, it's taking you to a whole nother level. And be mindful that this hair is light, so you don't want to overly press and damage somebody's skin. But as you can see, both my vertical bars are planted beautifully. Now I want to go in and create another reference point and then connect them directly to one of my vertical bars. Simple, clean. Everything just making sense right now. Y'all know me, like, this my space, this my world. Like, when I'm in this mode, when I'm locked in, when I'm putting it together, in terms of the lineup, y'all know I'm just in a different space. You can see it, like, my camera be zoomed back more so you see more of me in the frame, but that's not for YouTube. That's so I can actually zoom in and do my clips for TikTok. So I apologize having a lot of me in the frame over the last like couple months or whatever, but that's so all my footage can be for TikTok as well, based on the ratio, because it's zoom in. So, you know, but as you guys can see, like, when you seeing that, like, you can see me in the corner of these clips, and you can just tell that I'm focused, I'm locked in. Like, I'm close up on the object, on the canvas, and I'm making sure that I'm hitting every line. I'm making sure that I'm there. Like, I'm making sure that everything makes sense to me, you know? And that's the difference between a lot of people. Like, you don't have to cut like somebody else. Your art is your art. Just put it together. Like, be you when you're doing it. When you be you and you doing it, it feels so much better, because at the end of the day, it's your creation. When you creating like this, when you putting it together like this, when you piecing it all together like this, it feels astronomically amazing, because it's your work. always feel good when you doing good work in the shop. It always feel good when you put masterpieces together. And a client like this, like, come on, bro, like, this is what Beam, like, this is how I became something on YouTube. I'm used to always taking nothing and creating some out of it, or taking somebody who got like super thin edges or damaged edges, and we just bringing it all the way together. And that's what I've always been about. So I want to go in using my boy Sean Cuss hair clutch card, assisting it with my compressor, the Beam Team cordless compressor, using the color Black Brown by No Drip, which is basically the dark brown color. And I just want to go in bursting this color in. I don't want to overly apply, but I just want to burst this color in and fill in all of these lighter spots. Taking it to the next level, staying consistent as possible, piece by piece, brick by brick, layer by layer. I'm there. We there. So as you guys can see up close on it right here, just staying consistent as possible. Just putting it together. Vertical bar area, clean. C-shape area, clean. It's why I use the products that I use, because stuff like this come out beautiful. So now I want to stack on top of that using hair fibers, because I can actually build on top of the hair. The No Drip is my waterproof base, and my fibers is more of my richer, like real hair look. So I go in with dark brown fibers here too as well. You don't want to go in with black because his hair isn't super black and he's light skinned it to be too dark. So you want to go in with, you know, the black brown fibers by Tune 45 as well. Can be, you can get all my products on Tune 45 website using the promo code BEAM, and you'll be able to get 20% off. So as you guys can see here, stretch the skin, angle the razor at a 45-degree angle, bringing everything back to the top of the line, staying consistent as possible, and just keeping the beard as wide as possible, like he said. It's fire. It's fire. This is fire, bro. Y'all know me. When it come to beard work, come on, bro. Levels. Levels. It's not even to be cocky, but this is me. This is who I am. Like, y'all know that. This is the guy. This is who I always been when it came to bringing these looks all the way together. When it came to shaking people back in the transformation world, that guy. If you in the Tampa area and you would like a haircut or service by me, you know, just hit me up in the comment section or hit my Instagram, and we'll be able to set it up. Like bro right here, he came from YouTube. He had seen one of my YouTube videos. Just hit me up on there. I told him hit me up on my IG. We set it up from there. He was in the shop the next week, so it's like it's super dope that people like this, you know, see me through the screen, and then, you know, they want to book my services and actually experience the services. It was super clean at the end of this though, man. And there we go. There we go. We in that space. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful haircut. We brought it together really well. Yeah, it's coming together really well. Just taking our time. It's all razor work. Not doing the front of the hair. A lot of people would think that that's hair or dead skin. It is, and it's just extra Hold and Spray. It's extra Hold and Spray residue. So we basically just go in with a razor. You don't have to scrape at it. You could just hit it piece by piece, and as you can see, it just start to crumble up. That isn't his skin. So a lot of people be thinking that barbers be scraping people's skin. It just be residual hairspray. And then we just hit the top of the eyebrows to bring it all the way together, bring his facial features out, give him that real clean look. It is unfortunate that we get clients to come in the shop looking crazy like this after 2 to 3 months. But as barbers, it's up to us to change the outcome. Who would we be if we did not lay the law like legislators? Without further ado, y'all know how I give it up. I appreciate you for watching the video. Let's get it. Hashtag TBT in that comment section. Hashtag glass. Glacier Gang is 2024's year the big dogs. If you're new to my channel, hit the like button, subscribe button, share button, and hit that notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. I am Beam, and may God bless.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look, it's